Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're saying yes, it is illegal in Thailand. Now, I could be making this video about any number of things. Primarily what I'm making this video about is the practice of using various chicanery, if you will, various methods of subterfuge using corporations here in Thailand to circumvent the Foreign Business Act, and specifically to circumvent the provisions of Thai law that restrict foreign nationals from owning land. And let me get into it and then we'll get into analysis. Thought of making this video after reading an article from the Phuket News, that's thephuketnews.com. Article is titled, DSI Raids Phuket Accountants Over 440 Million Baht in Nominee Companies, quoting directly, the Department of Special Investigation. So let's start from there. Department of Special Investigation. This is like Thailand's FBI. This is not to be messed with. DSI has raided a legal accounting firm based in Shillong that is now under investigation for its involvement in facilitating nearly 70 foreigners illegally operating companies with holdings worth an estimated total of 440 million baht. It goes on to say Major Surya said, and Major Surya, just to be clear, DSI Director General Police Major Surya Singhakamon. So this is the Director General of the DSI. That's like the equivalent of the head of the FBI in the United States, basically, the way I look at it. Well, maybe National Police, DSI, it's special investigations, but it's pretty high-level stuff, and it's definitely nationwide. Major Surya said that the root cause of the wrongdoing comes from law firms that prepare the accounts. Quote, and this is key, you really need to listen to this. It is the starting point to persuade some foreigners to believe that the practice is legal. Meanwhile, some people already know it is illegal and come to use the services of a law firm in submitting a company registration, he said. What he's talking about here is the use of a company as sort of subterfuge, as you will, to circumvent Thai laws regarding restriction of property to foreigners. Foreigners are not allowed to own land in Thailand, so folks will come in and they'll set up a company, or they'll use somebody, set up a Thai company to act as basically a patina of Thai ownership so that they can then basically, as a practical matter, own the land. And I've told people this for years. Yes, I've made other videos on this. There are limited circumstances where it may be possible for a foreigner to own land. It's very, very rare. In fact, since 2000, I think there's been 8 cases where that's happened directly. It involves the signature of the Minister of Interior as a practical matter. It just isn't done. Secondly, yes, there may be certain circumstances where a Thai corporation may own land wherein a foreigner has some level of control within the corporation. For example, under certain industrial estates, and then you've also got situations usually involving a husband-wife situation where they may be running a company together and they may have some small operation. I often think in terms of like a shop house operation, and they may be owning that sort of in tandem. Again, the foreigner is going to be the minority, but you know, again, there may be circumstances where it may be appropriate, but it's rare. And we're not really talking about that here. What we're talking about is people that come in, they just set up a company in order to sort of act as a blind, if you will, act as a front for purposes of owning the underlying property. And again, I really should just quote this again because it just puts as fine a point on it as it can, because I talk to people all the time that'll say things like, well, everybody's doing it and nobody cares, they're not going to enforce against it. Yeah, they do care. You know, quoting again, Major Surya said that the root cause of the wrongdoing comes from law firms that prepare the accounts. Quote, it is the starting point to persuade some foreigners to believe that the practice is legal. Meanwhile, some people already know it is illegal and come to use the services of a law firm in submitting a company registration, he said. I hope it's clear from this video, we're trying to do the exact opposite. I want people to be aware of what the situation really is, because I don't want to see people get into a position that they're in a really detrimental position to themselves. They're in a really negative situation that they're not able to extricate themselves from, in the sense that, you know, they may lose the money they put in, which could be substantial. They may even be facing other penalties. You know, it could be really bad stuff. And again, you know, I'm not doing this to scaremonger. I'm not doing this to freak people out. I've been accused of that many, many times. I don't make money on this channel. This channel is not monetized. Obviously, it has a promotional element to it. You know, if you can't tell that from the brand being all over the thing, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. But yes, there's a promotional element, but I've been doing this for 7 years and I don't make money off of this channel directly. You know, I'm doing this because there's a lot of erroneous information out there in the ether of the internet, and it causes people to oftentimes acting in good faith. Most people that get into these kind of situations are not doing it from a place of bad faith where they're intentionally trying to circumvent Thai law. As noted in that quote, you know, unfortunately, there's bad actors out there that will tell foreigners, and hey, it's no big deal, don't worry about this, you know, you can do this, that, and the other thing, and they just shuck and jive, as they say, that you can do it because they probably want to get some money for setting up the company, whatever. But at the end of the day, it is illegal.